All right, here we go. The last episode of season one, episode 124, Family Portrait. Well, we did 22 of the 24 episodes for this first season, and from here on out, we will do every episode. There is one episode in a much later season, 7, I want to say, probably, where I missed a couple days, but I think we'll still do that episode anyway. That's a long time down the line, though. Family Portrait. What do I remember? I remember the last scene. I know that it was about the portrait and how important it was to Claire and how she wanted everything to be perfect. We kind of see Claire's ADHD or OCD, I should say, not ADHD. Kind of OCD and how she likes orderly things and everything to be perfect. And she was very, if I remember, she was very. This portrait was very important to her. I remember the last scene because it was the exterior of the Jay and Gloria house, and not the last. It's the last big scene because I think the tag is her looking at the picture, maybe, or the voiceover of them looking at the pictures. Um, and I remember where we hung the picture was right in that entryway in the Dumpy house, right? I think as soon as you walk in the door, it would have been the thing on your left, and then in later seasons we cut that out. We'll talk about it when we get there. Other than that, I don't remember a lot about the other storylines. So let's just get into it. We will get up and going, and we will start with episode 124, Family Portrait. All right, 124, Family Portrait. Let us see what we've got.
Oh, hey, honey, have a great time at the game.
Thanks.
Why are you crunching?
Ordinarily, I'm a rule follower, but when someone tells me I can't bring my own snacks into their stadium, that's when I get a little nuts. It's a free country, right? Let's just say it ruffles me when some goobers tell me I have to spend half my payday on their hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Please, just
Okay, so that is the classic say it but can't show it scenario there. So you see we named a bunch of different products by different companies, but we didn't show any of them. If we say it, and then we have to show that product, and that is why it was all stuff that I just made. I put stuff I think in his sweatsuit there, so it looked rumply and stuff like that. But it wasn't the product that we were probably talking about, and a lot of the sound effects were probably added in post as well. But that is the say it, can't show it. So we didn't see Payday, we didn't see Ruffles or anything like that.
Remember the family portrait? We only had the photographer for an hour, okay? And, sweetie, did you have a chance to try on the white pants I put in your closet?
Oh, what do they look like?
Is there really a more clear way to describe white pants? Sweetie, if they don't fit you, you're gonna be the only one not wearing white, and then you're gonna stand out like, where's Waldo?
Actually, Where's Waldo doesn't stand out. He's super hard to find. That's the challenge.
This portrait is incredibly
Also, his name is just
important to
Waldo,
me. I
sorry.
spent weeks trying to find a time that works for everybody and finding the right photographer. So if you could just promise me that you'll cooperate, okay?
I promise.
Okay.
This is amazing that you're doing this.
Thank you.
You're wonderful.
Thank you.
Get in here.
Okay.
Oh, no can do.
Oh,
I love you.
bye.
Where's my good underwear?
The question is, why isn't all your underwear good, Jay? You make a nice
The
living.
new maid keeps mixing up my underwear with Manny's. Put on the first thing I grabbed, it was like a crotch tourniquet. You gotta talk to her.
Why me?
Fake magazine.
Hola. You both speak the same language.
She's Portuguese. Do you know how offensive it is that you put all of us in the same mixing pot?
I'm sorry. Please apologize to her when you tell her not to put my underwear.
I can't talk to her!
Hey, guys! Hey, where's Luke?
I'm going instead.
Luke suddenly remembered his school project due tomorrow.
Oh, that's tough. But it's a good lesson for the kid. You know, you make a commitment, you gotta follow through.
Yeah.
What is the project?
He has to interview somebody who lived through the 1960s.
Oh, no. Hello. Yeah, Luke. Oh, sure, I remember what I said. Yeah, come on over. All right. Gloria, you're gonna have to take Manny to the game.
Hey, man!
Oh, this is the basketball game? Is this the basketball game?
Hey, Mom, I think my diet's working. My underwear won't stay up.
If this is the basketball game, this was a great day at work. We'll talk. It is probably. And the kiss cam.
Oh, so delicious. Yes. Hey, you're okay with me not going with you today, right?
I've been hired to sing at a wedding this weekend. I was plucked from
It's just
obscurity.
Ave
after
Maria.
a
Okay, so
particularly
Jason
stirring
directed this episode.
karaoke
So this might
performance.
be the
So
slow
I guess you could say I'm a
slow Ave
professional singer
Maria
now.
with the bird, right?
Well, they're paying you in flowers, so.
Well, I would have blown the money on flowers anyway. They're saving me a step. Plus, all the great divas are rewarded in flowers.
They're also given paychecks. It's just, I'm really bad at small talk, so.
I get it. It's not a problem.
Are you sure? Because you've been quiet all morning.
It's because I'm resting my instrument.
Look how good Eric looks. Man, costumes did a fantastic job. He looked great. It is the basketball game.
Hey, what can I do for you?
You like being a basketball player?
Serious?
I choked. I didn't think you'd look up here at me.
No preparation next time. It's a mental game.
Duly noted.
So this was the first time that we met Pau Gasol and Kobe Bryant. Actually, Kobe, a season or two later, came to set one day, so we got to see him again. It was shot at Staples Center at the time. Now it's the Crypt, but at the time it was Staples Center. And we went down there. I don't think it was a full. Maybe it was the full crew. But yeah, we went down, and I think it was or maybe it might have been an abridged crew, but it was a decent amount of us still. And the kids were super excited because they got to meet Kobe and Powell and the Lakers, and then I think we have a scene where Powell and Gloria talk, right? Yeah, so great day.
What's wrong?
That broken step. It's gonna ruin our whole family portrait. Okay, here's my idea. I'm really excited about it. The whole extended family, all dressed in white, in a single file line down the staircase.
Oh, like a lion on the highway.
No,
Or a ski jump.
no. Why would I want to ski jump?
I don't know. My idea was to have the whole family in a giant bed like in Willy Wonka.
Yeah, but that's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I don't see anything.
So I'm crazy?
No, you're not.
Your father was supposed to fix that step.
Mom, you're obsessing over the tiniest little thing.
So you do see it. Yeah.
What is the big deal about this one picture?
Honey, you know what? I don't expect you to understand, but... All right, when you're a mom, everything goes by so quickly. In a minute, Luke's gonna be shaving, and Alex is gonna be off at college, and you're gonna be... doing something great.
Great.
I just want to freeze this moment as it is right now, you know?
I do. I know I don't show it, but this family's still the most important
Screw
thing
it.
that
I'm gonna fix the bastard. I mean, seriously, how hard can it be? If your father can do it, I can do it, right? All right. I just need to lift.
Oh, now I see it.
These seats are amazing.
Why you have candy coming out of your pants?
No.
Huh?
I brought my own snacks. Not because I'm cheap, it's a matter of principle. Plus,
And there beside our fantastic cast is our creator, Steve Levitan, right there to the left of Sophia, Gloria. And to the left of him was our producer, Chris Smirnoff. So they were in the seats to the left and right because you don't know exactly what's going to be the best shot until you get there. So we booked a small block of seats so that we could move our actors to the spots where we could best film them. Everybody else, I think, are actual patrons that we probably had signed releases. To be truthful, I'm not sure how that second part worked. I know we did have background, so I would think that I gave people certain items, but for the most part, I think those were real people. I mean, like when I say real people, I mean, not.
I get a little rush from the danger.
Hired.
Be cool, be cool, be cool. Just look straight ahead. Never felt more alive.
So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not
I
certain.
just made it worse. I'm not freaking out though. I'm gonna call your dad, and he's gonna tell me how to fix this.
Oh my God, it's Dad! Right there, behind Colby!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Oh, how weird is this?
Oh, this is gonna be funny. You're
Tell
right. That
somebody
is
to say it'll
funny.
freak him out.
Tell him I'm pregnant.
No, I'm not gonna say that. Oh, here we go. How funny is this?
Hey, it's Phil. You know what to do.
Well, that was pretty funny.
Very good.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow, these were 3 great storylines. Holy smokes, were these good storylines.
Oh my god. Oh.
Hello?
There is a pigeon in our house. What do I do? What do I do?
Who is this?
Never funny, not funny now.
Calm down. You know, I grew up around many animals. One time, a rooster attacked me, and my mom wrung its neck, and we had it for dinner.
Great time for an anecdote. Help me.
It's more afraid of you than you are of it.
Pigeons aren't scared of anything. They stand on electrical wires.
You're gonna be fine, Mitchell. You know, just as long as you don't... Oh, you know what? They're starting. I gotta go. Okay, bye.
As long as I don't what? Cam, as long as I don't... Oh.
And we go into the kiss cam.
Ooh, the kiss cam. Wouldn't it be embarrassing if the camera was on us and then the crowd started? We're related, not by blood. Touch me and there will be blood.
Not us. What's wrong with you? It's the kiss cam. When it lands on you, you're supposed to kiss.
So my recollection
My wife's dad's second wife, so...
is that we did this a couple of times, actually, to get this. You make a deal with the stadium, because we did this, obviously, during a live game. So I think we had certain times that we were given when we would be doing the kiss cam footage, and so we were in touch with the booth so that we knew when we could film the kiss cam sequence. So they'd be like, okay, we're going to go to the kiss cam because there's a timeout here and we have a chance to pop off our shots. Also, I would love to say a quick heads up to our multi-Emmy award-winning sound mixer, Steve Thibault, who does fantastic work. Fantastic work. I mean, if you're winning Emmys, you obviously are doing good work, but this is a crowded Staples Center, and you still hear them insanely clearly. Also, as a side note for our sound brothers and sisters out there, when you see our looping, you will notice, and you guys have probably seen it on other shows as well, when you do looping, which is to get a line by an actor and try to sync it up because you didn't get it on the day, there are shows out there that just absolutely don't care about it and do it terribly. When you're watching a show and then all of a sudden all the ambience of the room is gone and the line is just sounds like it's somebody standing in a closet to deliver that one line, and then you're back into the show and the ambiance is there. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Somebody went down to the looping session in a completely different place 4 weeks later, and they looped their lines, and then the show just put it in, and it's terrible. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Tibbo would always try to do it either that when we didn't get the line, we would do it later that day, or he would try to do it in the area that sounded very similar to the area we shot it in. And you can tell the difference. You very rarely notice when we have loop a line. And we've done it. We do it, and he is just so good at his job that you would hardly ever notice. And you got to take a lot of pride and respect to a person that takes the job so seriously and does it so well. So shout out to them. But yes, so anyway, we would do the kiss cam. We probably did it we only had 2 chances at it, maybe 3 chances at it, and then it would have been done. So our actors had to know their lines and get it maybe once or twice per time that we could do the kiss cam.
Legally okay, but still weird. That was awkward. And we're back.
Ay, come on, it's not a big deal.
Got for caller ID, so you don't have to talk to your wife. Oh, we're gonna talk, mister. We're gonna talk and talk.
Dad, Mom saw you on TV. You're dead.
Here's the thing. The kiss cam is only supposed to be for the enjoyment of the people at the game. They never show that on TV. What people do in the privacy of their own sports arena should be their own business.
So in '66, I worked at my grandfather's office supply business. You know, your ink, your staples, your legal pads. Am I going too fast for you?
I fell asleep for a second. Did you do anything interesting in the '60s?
Well, one summer I swept up hair at my other grandfather's barber shop.
You're killing me.
What do you want?
I don't know. Brian Beckwith's grandfather marched on Washington.
Artie Beckwith, he couldn't walk 2 feet without complaining. He marched on Washington?
He told Brian he did, with Martin Luther King Jr.
Martin Luther King. Guess who cut his hair?
What?
Do you know who cut Martin Luther King Jr.'s hair? Neither does Luke's teacher.
So the barber shop was in Washington?
Okay.
Did you cut any other famous hair?
Oh, yeah, the Kennedys, Richard Nixon, all the astronauts. How do you think Buzz Aldrin got his nickname?
Awesome.
We love to play in Lily's room. We don't need any milk. Oh. Okay, you know what, Lily? I am a man. I am going into the kitchen to get your milk.
Poor Lily. Notice the Greek, there it is. This is kind of a square. This sequence, genius. And this was all Jason Weiner's idea. Very close. That's the closest. That was probably the closest shot we've ever done. Jason does have a very cinematic eye.
benedictes fructes ventris, ventris tu, Ave Maria.
Then one day,
Oh man. Geniusly done. That was all Jason's idea to shoot it in slow motion. And it worked perfectly. And great shot selection. Things like that will be 3 departments. That was myself in props, that was special effects, and that was Josh as the on set. It was a breakaway glass, obviously, in the picture, and the glassware that gets hit by the log. Special effects would have rigged the fire hydrant, or no, I'm sorry, not fire hydrant, fire extinguisher. What else did we hit there? Thames rack, it was me. Josh would have had to reset. I remember Josh resetting those curtains every time. Pillow was me. So the things you see with the pillow, you want to get, there's 2 types of pillow stuffing. The normal is just very small, finely pieces of feather for a feather pillow, but it's all super small and incredibly small bits. And the other is full feathers, like full long big feathers. You won't see full long big feathers in any of your pillows at home. It's all the small stuff. But you don't want to use that for 2 reasons. One, it doesn't look as good on camera. When you hit it and you see the big feathers come flying out, it looks so much better on camera. But the second reason, which is actually so much more important, is because the feathers can be inhaled and then get stuck in your lungs, and it becomes an incredible infection. So you don't use that stuff, because the actor is going to hit it, it's going to go in the air, they're going to breathe it in, and they're going to end up getting a lung infection. So that is why you use actual long, big feathers, which are more expensive, but you do, you send these you get the pillows, you choose whichever pillow pattern you want, and then you go and get 4 or 5 of those made. And then I probably had other pillows standing, I'm sorry, not other pillows standing by, but other feathers standing by, so I could restuff the pillows too. Because what it was where you would have the zipper, we probably put Velcro in there, and a light Velcro, so it kind of Velcroed shut, and that way when Jesse was hitting it, the Velcro would break open and the feathers would go everywhere. It was probably rigged that way. So a great scene. And the extreme closes on Eric. We've never done that since. Ever. Those are the closest that we've ever been on anybody, unless it was an absolute gag shot.
Will Chamberlain shows up. He says, "Can you take a little off the top for my friend here?" And it's Elvis.
No way.
Greatest singer that ever lived, after Sinatra. I'll fight any man who says different.
My dad says the greatest singer who ever lived is Peebo Bryson.
And I guess I gotta fight your dad.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, yes. What a great setup.
Luke says Grandpa wants to fight you.
Oh, Phil's having a terrible day. Man, a lot of breakaways in this episode.
Why does everything have to suck?
Let's just do the picture another day. I think I'm getting a pimple.
No. Do you know how long it took me to book this photographer? Maybe by the fireplace?
Yeah, that's a classic old person spot for a portrait.
I'd ever bothered to paint that hideous wall.
Claire is a perfectionist, which sometimes is a good thing, like when it comes to picking a husband. Sometimes it's a bad thing, like when everyone else sees something beautiful and all she sees is the teeny tiny flaw.
No. 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 Hi. My house is a disaster. Can we do this picture at your place?
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
What a great shot. And we trashed that house. We trashed that house for that one shot. Me and Josh.
Maybe one more layer and tight. Really tight. Dad, can you call them again?
I just did. They're on their way. Game went into overtime.
I know, but we're losing the light, and the photographer's got to get to a bar mitzvah in 10 minutes. Oh, red wine. Really. Now.
You know, honey, I think you're getting a little too uptight about this.
It's hard to breathe.
Oh, you're fine.
What'd you do to him? He's turning blue.
Yeah, but his clothes will stay wet.
Home.
God.
What we did for the basketball game, if you're wondering how we get those shots, is that camera was on the other side of the court and then would shoot all the way across. And that's how we got that. We had seats we had seats for our actors over in this side close, and then probably in the second level we got seats for the crew that needed to be there, which were the camera operators, probably the first, the focus pullers, and probably the one of the, and each had an AC with them. And then we shoot the whole way across and pick off those pieces. If you're wondering where I was during that whole thing, me and Marmar, who was the on-set costumer, took seats probably right around the 10th row underneath the hoop. So we were on this side of the court, and we sat and watched the game. It's the best seats I ever will ever have to a Laker game, most likely. And it was a fantastic day at work because I handed out what I needed to hand out to my actors, and then I sat and watched a Laker game and got paid for it. So some days this job does not suck.
Nanny, let's go change.
Hey, there's my beautiful wife. I know you're mad at me, and I know this foam finger can't make up for everything.
Honey, you just go change, and we'll talk about what you did later.
Okay, hey, thank you so much for those tickets.
Gloria tells me you had a real good time.
No, really. No, I didn't. God, I love your daughter. Oh, I should come by and kiss that step. Fix that step.
Oh, you're acting like I wanted to destroy the house.
No, I just think it's odd that the majority of things you destroyed were sent to us by my mom.
Oh, okay. So while I'm fighting off that filthy creature, I actually stop and say, oh, you know what? Here's the opportunity I've always been looking for to destroy our kitschiest object.
Kitschiest? Oh, she's gonna love that. You know, if you would have just come with me to the wedding, none of this would have happened.
Okay, so you are angry.
Mitchell, I get it. You're terrified of small talk and birds. You're just lucky that pigeon didn't want to chat you up about the weather. Hello, Jay.
Hello, guys.
Oh, God. Oh, you look like the guy from Dance Fever.
Thank you.
Denny Terrio, Cleveland, Ohio.
Dad, really? That is not a compliment. That's why I wanted you to try those on earlier. Turn around.
The picture can't happen today. My pimple's getting worse.
Oh, honey, I am so sorry. Can you stand?
Yeah?
Well, then the picture's happening.
It's all anybody's gonna see.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Did you get a look at her dress?
What? Why would I look at her dress? I love you.
Mrs. Dunphy, the sun is setting.
Oh, okay, yeah, this is happening. Everybody, come on, let's go.
Oh, be careful. I stained some furniture out there this afternoon.
Of course you did, Dad. Anything else I need to know about? Maybe the neighbors on either side are having a paintball fight. Now watch this. Dad, in his infinite wisdom, stained furniture today. Don't touch it, it's wet. Hurry, hurry,
Put that down, sweetheart.
Okay, we got it. Now we're gonna go out here. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
How do you turn the sprinklers off?
Aye, of course, because I'm Latina. I'm supposed to know everything about gardening and sprinklers.
You were here when they installed it.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
The box is across the yard.
You mean, soaking wet yard? That's great.
All right, so that box was actually put in by Josh. Again, you just add what the scene calls for. You read the script, you're like, oh, I guess we got a sprinkler box that we've probably never seen in the back of Jay and Gloria's yard, but we've never looked at it that clearly. So, I can promise you when we go back there, it's never been in another scene since. So you just add what you need, like the button on the escalator. Add what you need for whatever it calls for in the scene.
They're screwed.
No, we're not. We haven't unwrapped our secret weapon yet.
Luke walks over there, Hurt Locker style, flips the switch, and boom. Or not boom.
Not
her
boom.
off. Put the he in hero, son.
Hurt Locker. It's more like Squirt Locker. Really? That wasn't funny? I actually pity you guys.
That was almost like shaving a haircut.
We don't have a lot of time.
All right, everybody, if I can have the little ones out
You know
front.
what, sir? If you don't mind, I've got this. Come on, people, let's get out of here. Haley, Alex, I need you to unwrap your brother, all right? I need the Dunphys over on this side. Dad, you're in the middle. Mitchell, Cam, Lily on this end.
Listen, I know I screwed up, but if ever you're in my arms again.
Phil, not now.
Yes, now. I don't want to look at this picture when I'm 80 years old and you're long dead and know that you were angry at me when you took it.
Phil, we'll talk about what you did later.
Okay, everybody, eyes over here.
I didn't do anything. She kissed me.
What? Who kissed you?
Gloria.
What?
It was the kiss, Cam.
Why did you kiss Cam?
No, I kissed Phil. He told me I had to.
No.
Okay, hang on a second. Was this before or after you ignored the phone call from your wife?
You saw that too?
Could we please just take the damn picture?
Okay, everybody, one more time.
It's a great setup.
Just so you know, I am angry with you.
I knew it.
Oh, damn it.
It was a big day for me, and he didn't want to go because he doesn't like small talk.
Would it be terribly inconvenient to just postpone this hissy fit for a few minutes?
Okay, you know what? Maybe some of us don't want to take a picture
All
today.
right.
Thank you.
Yeah, and please, Claire, don't try to make Mitchell
You
do
can see
something he
the-
doesn't want to do.
Shut up, Cam.
Okay, stop it. Stop it. Everyone, listen, this took me forever to put together, so I don't really care who kissed who and who's got a pimple on her head and who is wearing an outrageously inappropriate dress. We are gonna get together and act like a normal family for 1/10 of a freaking second, and we're gonna do it right now. Come on, let's go.
Get your hands off of me.
No, make me. Make me.
This is ridiculous. You're both uptight about everything. You didn't want to go to a wedding with him because you didn't want to make small talk. That's how I met Gloria. Do you remember the first thing I said to you?
Yes. I like chocolate.
I
I
like
fruit,
stripes, but not together.
You couldn't come up with that, Ivy League? And you would be a lot happier if you weren't so obsessed with everything being perfect. Look at us here all in white.
So, this day, I remember it was actually in the backyard of the Jane Gloria house location. As you can see, the backyard was surrounded on three sides by tall trees. And the sun was going down. At this time, she says the sun going down, so we're shooting it later in the day. You can see a little bit of the sun highlighting. That wasn't, I don't believe that was our lighting department. I believe that was the actual sun peeking through. But it was getting dark, and we were not getting our shot. And people were starting to get nervous. I remember we were not getting this piece. It's a very long piece. It has and it has a lot of beats to it. For the ending of a show. So, and it was, getting darker. And I remember people kind of being, all of us, being like, we need to get this together and get this. And I remember Jason's, as we're talking and giving notes and doing things, Jason was like, yeah, as I like this because as everybody on this side kind of gets more tense, I think everybody on the other side gets more loose. And I think that's how it should be. And I remember thinking, well, that's bullshit. Just get the shot. I don't know if that's just something you say to try to keep people loose, but I don't think he was saying it to the actors. I think he was just saying it to, I don't know, somebody. Maybe he was. Maybe he was saying it to the actors to keep them calm. But I was like, that is some serious BS. It's going down. We all got jobs to do. Let's do our job. And we got it. And it looks great. But I remember that all of us that day, it was getting dark. As an aside, it wasn't the darkest we ever shot. That will come at the boys' wedding. And we will save that story until then.
What are we, a cricket team? Newsflash, life is not perfect, Claire. Now, calm the hell down.
Okay, Dad, that's great. And that's really easy for you to say, but do you think I like being like this? No, I don't. So if you have some quick and easy fix, why don't you just give it to me right now? Oh my God.
I got this, baby.
What did you do? Now the two people are dirty.
Well, 3.
Okay, you know what? That's for Kitchy.
Mud fight!
No, don't do that. Stop it. Everybody get back in line. Damn it. Guys.
Excuse me. Are we still doing this?
No, we're not. Now we are.
Hey, cheese.
I greet that camera. You can
Back
see
in '68, when I was sweeping up hair in that barber shop,
with the
I
old
had this
theta
mental
decal.
picture of the
Actual
family
Greek
that if I
letters
was
for
lucky
Greek.
enough,
I was
one
very
day
witty
would
back
end up
then.
with
Or everybody
perfect
was.
wife, perfect kids. Guess what? I didn't get any of that. Wound up with this sorry bunch. And I'm thankful for that every day. Well, most days.
Well, most days.
I think I'm just gonna go with the Elvis stuff.
Yeah, I would.
I would. So good. All right.
To
Yep.
the right, and scotch to the left.
All right.
There we
Yep.
go.
That's where we're hanging.
Whatever. I'm gonna have to take the picture down when I repaint the wall anyhow.
Kill me now.
What?
Don't know how I got so lucky. I love you.
I love that picture.
Yeah.
All right, so that picture is on the wall, like we thought when we walk into the front door of the dumpy house. And on the left was a solid wall. And then, I don't know if it's season 2, season 3, somewhere, we cut that wall out because it was killing us. It was hard for us to get angles for shots that were coming down the stairs. It was hard for us to get shots at the door because there was a piece of wall in the middle. So you will see in later episodes we cut that whole piece right out, and it was just an open, not a completely open wall because there was a bar piece that came down, but the middle was completely cut out.
Oh.
And that is not exactly what they did look. Obviously, we did our best to, and we used the pictures we shot, but Claire also photoshopped mud onto them. So that picture, they are much dirtier than they were actually when we shot the scene, because the mud that they had on there wasn't showing up and wasn't doing what we wanted it to do to sell just how muddy they were. So we didn't get it on the day. So Claire just touched up in Photoshop and made them all look a little bit more muddy. And look how great that picture is. That's a fantastic picture. Great job. Right there. Looks great. Great episode.
Is that a chip on the frame?
No,
Right there?
No.
Honey.
Great episode. Great season finale. I had forgotten that all three storylines were awesome. We did have the stuff where Gloria and Pao were talking, but it didn't make the cut. I remember us shooting that. We had a scene where they were talking because their languages are similar, but certain words that were different. And I thought we had a scene where they were talking, kind of the behind, before the game. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we just, that was stuff that we were shooting for our behind the scenes stuff. That's interesting. I don't remember now, but I know there was a shot of those two talking. Great first year. Let me know what you guys thought. I know that if you're watching this, you probably loved it. Let me know what you think about this episode. Also, get a chance, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Maybe pass this off to a friend if they would like to you think they'd like that content. But it was a good first season. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for spending it with me. And thank you for just enjoying the same thing that I enjoy, which is how much fun this show was, both to work on and to watch. But we'll be back next week. We'll start season 2. But until that time, see ya.